Hi Ubyssey, I'm Jeff Aschkinasi. It's February 13th and you're watching the Ubyssey Weekly Show.
This week in the culture section we have a story about an exhibit at the Rare Books and Special Collections at Ubyssey and a story about the Engineering Coastal Cup, which is pretty interesting, and there's drinking involved.
This week in the paper we have a big column on men's hockey as they push for the playoffs. We have a great feature on Kristen Hughes, and I have fantastic chest hair.
Just before the AMS election results were finalized, they discovered that a bunch of students from the theological colleges were unable to vote, but they passed them anyway.
And then we also have a memorial spread for Travers Rory Wimble, the man in the chair.
We're here in the sub at Travers Wimble's memorial, and here with me today is Kalyeena Makortoff, news editor, to talk a little bit more about this. Kalyeena, could you tell me a little about who Travers was and what do we know about his past?
Well, he seemed to have spent about 25 years on UBC campus in total, and he was known to have spent time in the sub since 2002 and sat consistently right behind us for about 6 years. So he was here day in and day out, and he, as far as people know, was homeless and was known to people either as the sub grandpa, the man in the chair, and people didn't know a lot about him. He was a really private man. A lot of students did interact with him and speak with him on a daily basis, but not a lot of people knew about his life.
What does the sub have planned currently for his memorial?
Well, you can see right behind us that the outpouring from students has been pretty impressive. There's been a lot of people commenting about it online, making comments about how they wish they would have had more time to speak with him. So, you know, while a lot of people didn't know him, a lot of people seem to be affected by his passing. So there was some talk about what people would do, whether there'd be a service held, but it seems like there's a couple students right now planning to put forward a memorial bench. So that's going to be going to AMS Council on Wednesday, and if all goes as planned, there'll be a very plain bench put here, and it'll be moved into the new sub once it's constructed.
All right, thanks Kalyeena.
Yeah, I would be down with that.
It's sort of an acknowledgement that maybe he was a bigger part of this community than anybody acknowledged.
His humanity and intellect all contributed to this place.
I mean, he was a part of the school as much as everyone else was. He was here as often as we were, if not more, and he definitely livened up the sub.
It's only in his absence that you notice his presence.
Sports!
And that's all for this week. I'm Jeff Aschkinasi. Haters gonna hate since 1918.
Ils veulent rivaliser mais on n'a pas le temps pour eux, car on rappe sous soleil de plomb au temps pourri. Et s'ils font les shows on est venu les tempérer. Depuis qu'on a pris le mic ils ont jamais autant pleuré. Ils veulent rivaliser mais on n'a pas le temps pour eux, car on rappe sous soleil de plomb au temps pourri. Et s'ils font les shows on est venu les tempérer. Depuis qu'on a pris le mic ils ont jamais autant pleuré. Laissez passer les guerriers de l'espace, frais comme d'hab. Press play à la dépendance tu te condamnes. Tel un camé, c'est promis, t'es dead. Et le M sur mon front c'est pour micro. Et rafale de face qui